The Hadzabe Tribe, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer societies in Africa, resides in the Lake Eyasi region of northern Tanzania. Their way of life has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years, relying on hunting, gathering, and a deep connection with nature to sustain themselves. Unlike agricultural or pastoralist societies, the Hadzabe do not farm or keep livestock, instead sourcing their food directly from the land. Their diet consists of wild game, honey, tubers, and seasonal fruits, making their meals simple yet highly nutritious. A day of hunting and gathering. Morning preparations. The Hadzabe typically start their day at sunrise. Men and boys prepare for the hunt, grabbing their traditional bows and arrows, often tipped with poison extracted from the adenium plant. Women and children set out to gather tubers, fruits, and honey. Hunting can last for hours, depending on luck and skill. If successful, the hunters return with game such as dik-dik, a small antelope, guinea fowl, or even larger animals like baboons or warthogs. Cooking the meal. Unlike many cultures that use pots and pans, the Hadzabe prepare their food over an open fire with minimal tools. If meat is brought back, it is immediately roasted on the flames. The process is straightforward, there are no elaborate seasonings, just the rich, smoky flavor of open fire cooking. The meat is shared communally, reinforcing their strong social bonds. Steps for cooking meat Hadzabe style. Starting the fire. The Hadzabe use fire-making techniques involving rubbing sticks together or striking flint stones to ignite dry grass. Preparing the meat, the animal is skinned and butchered on site. The intestines are removed but not discarded, they are often roasted and eaten as well. Roasting over open flames, large chunks of meat are skewered on sticks and placed directly over the fire, turning occasionally to ensure even cooking. Eating immediately, there is no storage or refrigeration, so meat is consumed fresh. Any leftovers may be dried in the sun for later use. For plant-based foods, tubers are roasted in the embers until they soften, then peeled and eaten. Baobab fruit is crushed and mixed with water to create a refreshing, vitamin-rich drink. Honey, a prized food, is sometimes mixed with fruits or eaten directly from the comb. Cultural significance of food sharing. The Hadzabe have no strict mealtime schedules or personal food ownership. Instead, food is shared freely among the group. If a hunter returns with meat, it is distributed among all members of the community, regardless of who made the kill. This practice ensures that everyone is cared for, and no one goes hungry. Even during times of scarcity, the Hadzabe demonstrate remarkable resilience. They know which roots and plants are safe to eat, and they have extensive knowledge of the behavior and migration patterns of the animals they hunt. Modern challenges and adaptation. As Tanzania modernizes, the Hadzabe face increase. Evening rituals and social life after dinner. After finishing their meal, the Hadzabe gather around the fire, a central element of their nightly routine. The fire provides warmth, protection from wild animals, and a space for storytelling, laughter, and bonding. Storytelling and oral traditions. Elders share stories of past hunts, legendary ancestors, and lessons about survival in the bush. These stories are not just entertainment, they serve as a form of education for younger generations, teaching them essential survival skills, cultural values, and the history of their people. Music and dance. On special occasions, or when spirits are high, the Hadzabe engage in music and dance. They use hand claps, singing, and makeshift drums to create rhythmic beats. Their dances are lively and expressive, often mimicking the movements of animals they hunt or celebrating a successful day. Nighttime preparations. As the night deepens, the Hadzabe prepare for sleep. Unlike modern societies with houses and beds, they rest under the stars or inside simple grass huts. Some sleep near the dying embers of the fire for warmth, while others find shelter beneath trees. Because they live in the wilderness, the Hadzabe remain alert to the sounds of the night. They can recognize the calls of hyenas, lions, and other nocturnal animals, staying ready to react if needed. Looking forward to the next day. With no fixed schedules, the Hadzabe's plans for the next day depend on food availability and seasonal changes. Some days are spent hunting, while others focus on gathering fruits or searching for honey. Their connection to nature dictates their daily activities, ensuring a sustainable balance with their environment. Final thoughts. For the Hadzabe, life is simple, yet deeply connected to the rhythms of the land. Their evenings are filled with community, storytelling, and the joy of sharing food. In a world that moves at an increasingly fast pace, their way of life reminds us of the beauty of living in harmony with nature.
Hamatanse akukho owa. Baheti asa. Wesa kwachaye omahamba. Chukia tuningina pia. Haya. Kako mko
hasa kwa sasa kaubu ya muamena lala misikai
apa isubi ibana kwa hapo kitamponi
lale I put in Sama. This one now.
Funga kanga basi kwa hapa hivi. Hata hii hapa mlangoni au kuna mtoto?
Aka kwa hapo.
Sekeme ota ya manaketa mana kwa ita kwa pe ngobe ota sekeme manaketa ishinoko. Ila ena pi kwa ita ko pandemia akwa ko mana
kuwa ya manaka obe msho kwa mko kubo egi.
Tasia a iye sasa.
Daga tatasia kamba bisa achika kwa sekeme mna usepa ani.
Zaniki om.
mamu tana obe.
Ipadu ana tiba ipadu. Kwa mani dabi gala tena te.
Kama bai metopinga itita kwa ukua.
Nkaboko kwa teta. Kondolo ti kwa
Ika ko a hetsa amakwa.
Ozo
tato. Ya
tato.
ko libabe kala mini ya ko paka so asombi wa kazo tuisa.
Tako akobe na ekwe na
Ozo obeget eka akabe
Ata kuga akabe tumbi akota bitawa ana.
ko kwa ya te kwa ibishe yona
basa.
Laka ako amo ayaka.
bako.
Kai.
Ako buka achai kai. Endelea
Wate kai kwa eba.
misi amwe.
Kwa so misi pashe na be na obe.
Ukwata kwa sasa te kwa mna chichi abita.
Akine. Mata tobe katu. Ata ami ko panga na tonda ko.
Baba mia urubite.
Tuma. Bam. Tonda ko tum.
Eka ko chokwate ola koso teko. Ola nafi. Ola ko ikwe ko akwa biti bido.
Kai.
Teko. Misi na kon koloko ani.
Tongwe. Ndakwe. Na. Kai akho. Teta se.
Kafo. Una mu ichikwa misho otako yeta ko cheche. Une ichikwa misho. Ichikina ngona.
Ngongoti na ichami ichiko kako boko kako.
Pele.
Kai.
Atabe msate
Ako.
bakwata
Ako
Tete ko shida tiko ni.
Tako.
Chena ota
Ulum. Ako monyoda nako. Akwaza. Asawe he ba mi ka kwata ko pandana.
waya usam
Eka teko safari.
Ba mi ata na ko pandana apiti ko 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 shida tini.
Kwesa jana ichikwa
Eka ba mi shida.
wana
Na be.
Ita chengo. Hata nieta mke mwenza kwa mna.
Ama seme atone na te.